Hey, good morning, everybody. I just wanted to stop in this morning and give you a quick devotional thought. I am in Proverbs 14 the last few days. Proverbs 14 and verse 26. The Bible says, "In the fear of the Lord is strong confidence, and his children shall have a place of refuge." As I was looking at that verse, I was drawn to that dynamic there of the fear of the Lord is strong confidence. And as I was meditating on that, the fear of the Lord means a reverence, a respect, acknowledgement, a submission. And the Bible says when we do that to God, when we have a reverence for Him, a respect, an acknowledgement, submission to Him, the Bible says we have strong confidence. And isn't that something that we need these days? And sometimes we lack that strong confidence. I remember many years ago, I was invited to come speak at a church in Puerto Rico. And on the way back from Puerto Rico, when we took off from the island, uh, back in those times, I used to have to take Dramamine to knock me out on those planes. I got motion sickness so bad. But just within half an hour of takeoff, we started to have engine trouble out over the ocean. And the lady next to me started to grab me and shake me and was crying. She said, "Sir, the plane is going down. The plane is going down." And I still was kind of in a little bit of a stupor from the Dramamine. And I looked at her and said, "Is that it?" And she said, "What do you mean, is that it?" And she goes, "Are you crazy?" I was like, "No, I conveyed to her, no, I'm not crazy. I have strong faith. I have a belief in God." And at that time, probably the foolishness of a young age, thought I was invincible. This plane isn't going down. But I remember that strong confidence. And there's been many times in my life I haven't been that confident. And when I have, it's because I've taken my eyes off the Lord. But the reason we can have strong confidence as we fear the Lord, as we reverence the Lord, as we respect the Lord, is for a few things. Let me give you them real quick. First of all, I'm protected is a thought that we should have as we think about God and we reverence Him and acknowledge Him. I'm protected. God protects His own. Nothing is going to come your way and hurt you that God hasn't already ordained and have knowledge about. You're protected. As I look back on my life, I've seen God protect me from people. He has protected me in circumstances. He's protected me financially from bad decisions. And so it gives me strong confidence that as I acknowledge God, I am protected. Not only that, God is sovereign. We know that He's in total control today, and I can have a peace in my heart. I can have strong confidence knowing that God is totally in control. The Bible actually tells us that even when a sparrow falls to the ground from a tree, God takes note of that. And He says we're much more important than a sparrow. And so God knows everything that's going on in our life. He is completely sovereign. And because He is sovereign, we can have strong confidence. There's a third reason, because every trial that comes our way is approved by God. One of the things that shakes our confidence the most is trials. Man, when we go through a trial, we are just, it seems like we're hit from every angle. But let me give you a few things about trials real quick. When God sends a trial our way, every single one of them is approved. But more than that, we can take heart that this trial is building me. This is when I'm going through a trial, I liken it to going to the gym and lifting weights and building muscle. This trial is building me. Not only is it building me, God has seen fit to send that trial to prune me. There's some attitudes and there's some things in my life that need to be taken away, and God is pruning them. Not only is He pruning them, but He's testing me. Sometimes God sends trials our way, not necessarily for God to see what's in our heart. I think perhaps there's a little bit of that. I don't know. But I think a lot of times trials come our way so that we can see what's in our heart. Trials have a uncanny way of bringing to the surface attitudes that we didn't even know were in our hearts, uh, temptations that we still struggle with that we thought we had overcome. And so temptations do this, and then also testings correct us and they bring us back on the path. And all of these are in the context of building me and making me stronger. There's a fourth reason why we can have strong confidence. Where God guides, He provides. If the Lord is leading you somewhere today, you can have the confidence to know that if God is leading you, that He will provide. And I've seen that in my own life in the last few years. I've seen how through the different circumstances that God has led us, He has provided for us. And then the last thing this morning of why you can have strong confidence is because God has a track record. I would be an absolute liar this morning if I didn't look back on my life and see a track record of God in every situation, protecting, providing, guiding, and comforting. And so God's got a track record in my life, and because of that, I can have strong confidence. Today, the Bible tells us that in the fear of the Lord is strong confidence. Today, if you're wavering a little bit, if you're not as confident in the Lord today, I admonish you and I challenge you to look at those things today. Remind yourself that you're protected. God is protecting you. Remind yourself that God is sovereign. He takes note of everything that is going on, and He's totally in control. Remind yourself today that the trials that you're experiencing are approved by God, and they're building you, making you stronger. Where He guides, He provides. And then I challenge you today to look back on your life and look at God's track record in your life, how He has over and over proved Himself to be who He said He was, and as He takes care of His children and helps us along to fulfill the mission that He's given to us. Well, God bless you today. I hope that helped you today. Proverbs 14:26, and the fear of the Lord is strong confidence, and His children shall have a place of refuge.